It's going to be, are you betting for or against Slam? Since we don't know how they're going to split it, it's going to be a 4v4. One would think that it's going to be... One would think it's going to be a relatively balanced game. We have 4 players at the 2K level. We have 3 players at the 1900 level, 1 player at 1750. So one would think that they're going to balance this one out. So that's going to be the bet. Sorry that you're not terribly informed, but it's just for fun anyway. Luchador, you have 90. What's up, Luch? I'll bet B for 35. I'll bet against Slam's team. Oh, Luch is putting it all down. Luch is going big or going home. Actually, Luch, your bet didn't go in. Sorry, dude. You and I went at the same exact time. You have to resend your bet if you want to bet on A for 92. Sorry, bub. Go ahead and hit it again, Luchador. Don't be afraid. So yeah, right now Slam's team has 92 bet on it. The other team has 85, so it's pretty much equal. A couple more minutes to bet. 1.5 minutes on spectator delay. I'm going to close the bets before the game launches. Luchador, how are y'all? I'm doing good. Hopefully everybody in the chat's doing good. Salty's having a rough day, but he's going to be all right. We're waiting 1.5 minutes for the delay. We're waiting 50 more seconds, so I'm going to close the bets in 50 seconds. I want to make it so that nobody has an advantage or a disadvantage. So the bets will be closed here in just another, about 30 seconds. Jump in if you're feeling froggy. 10 seconds. Okay, bets are closed. Close the bets. We're back on the Twitch channel here. I'll turn the overlay off. We're ready to launch. We're ready to launch into a game. Launch into action. Chat bridge is connected, guys. Feel free to jump in. Let's see what we got here. Okay. 4v4 is going down. We have a lot of pro players here. Nicov, Gary, Juan, Pab10 or Pablo. Maybe that's Pablo. WillyCrook, Mordor Depths, LeToucan, and Slam. LeToucan is my favorite player. Love that name. Okay, so it's going to be Gary, Juan, Nicov, and Pablo versus Slam and LeToucan and a couple of guys that I don't actually know. So this is going to be a fun game. We have the Argentinian team on one side. We have a very mixed team of various countries on the other side. We have Celts, Spanish, Chinese, and Persians here, and that's going to be pretty fun. That's going to be a pretty fun game. Let me turn the chat off here. We're watching this one live on Twitch in case you're watching it as a video. We'll see. Maybe we'll see some craziness here. Nicov and Gary are on the same team. They are going to be on the far left side here. You can see that Nicov is a flank player. He is verse Toucan. Nicov will be Celts. LeToucan will be Persians. On the other side, we will have, well, the other pocket will be Pablo. The other flank will be Juan. Juan is going to be playing here as Chinese. He will be up against WillyCrook as Chinese as well. You'd have to favor Juan in that particular fight just because he's like 250 points higher rated. So that side could be pushed pretty well by him. And the other side, you'll have Slam in the pocket as Spanish, and you will have the orange player here as Celts. Mordor Depths is actually coming in pretty highly ranked as what? Celts. Oh, that's Celts. Sorry. Okay, a little bit of craziness here. Always a little crazy when you do a 4v4. Try to keep up with all the action that goes down. So what's important? I really think that looking at the flanks here is usually the most important part. The flank stakes, if you will. The teal player here, Nicov, will be Celts. That is a decent flank civ. He's going to have a relatively wallable side here. The front is somewhat open. His main gold is on the front. Is this his gold? I think that's his gold. Oh boy, that's going to be really, really tough. Nikon's going to have to find a way to defend this gold that's out in no man's land. It's nearly as close to his opponent as it is to him. Off to the side, his opponent is going to have 1 gold pile. What is going on here? This is a crazy map. Oh yeah, the gray player will have back gold. So the gray player is going to have safe gold. Will Nicov, though, is the question. He's going to have to do something masterful to win that flank, at least in the early game. That's my opinion. Okay, on the other side we have, what do we have? Who's on the other flank? It is WillyCrook. No, it is Juan v. WillyCrook. Juan is going to also have his main gold on the front, his main stone off to the side. He should be able to take the secondary gold at least somewhat safely. Can probably close the back door if he wants, or close out here if he decides to. But not the greatest map for Juan either. Chinese v. Chinese, so no advantage civ-wise, but look at his opponent. Back gold, back berries. Everything is in good shape there for the purple player. WillyCrook is going to drush, and, you know, this is actually looking like a very even game. I think WillyCrook and LeToucan have the better flank maps. I would definitely think pretty much anybody should agree with that. Well, I don't know. Who am I to say? But definitely very good maps for Slam's team on the flank, but a little bit higher ranked players on the other side. So we will see if the WillyCrook here and LeToucan can play punch a little bit above their weight class. You can see that the teal player here, Nicov, has taken quite a lot of damage. Must have run directly under the TC of his opponent. Mind if I go conks, says Slam. Oh, that's interesting. Backed gold and backed berries. Yes, indeed. Gotta have the backed gold. Okay, for now, these players are roaming around the map, and we are just watching a regular old-fashioned game on Arabia. 4v4, you can see that WillyCrook is going to gold and pushing deer, so that will support his drush quite a lot. Slam is just now heading over to wood. I don't think we're going to see anything early from him. Potentially some early action from back displaying. Potentially some early action here from the pocket player. Who knows? Who knows what Mordor Depths is going to do. Nicov is going up with a barracks already. If we look around the horn, well, it's a little bit early. If we look around the horn, most players have gotten loom, have paid for loom. What's going on? Is our overlay working? I see players on 50 gold here. What's up? What's up? Interesting. Came in, I guess, before I was even watching. I don't know. Usually we get a notification. But anyway, players working their way up. We will see a drush from the purple player. We will probably see some action from Juan. One would think. Nicov grabbing loom now, and he will be clicking up relatively early. Well, I don't know. I don't know. He's got that barracks up. Let's see. Fighting over my head today with 4v4, but it's going to be fun. Sending 2 villagers to gold right away. So Nikov's going to click to feudal, and he's going to go men-at-arms. This looks like men-at-arms to me, and you can see his opponent was camping out by that gold, so LeToucan here is going to be ready. He's going to be ready for men-at-arms. Nicov will be ready for any sort of scouts or any sort of drush. Here comes that drush. Here comes said drush right now. So yeah, here we go. Game on, people. Game on. It will be a drush on the front. It will probably be men-at-arms from Nicov. In the long run, on Slam's side, it looks like Slam is maybe just booming up. Maybe just booming up. He said he's going conks. The orange player will not have anything too much going, at least for the moment. He's saying X. What is he Xing? I don't know. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many militia are we going to make as Persians here? It looks like LeToucan is going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 militia. And he is heading over to gold with 3 vills. So one would have to assume that he's going to go with men-at-arms, but look at this. He's going to sneak in one side. Out the other side will sneak Nicov. Nikov's going to go forward with 5 vills and a couple of militia, and he's going to be able to drop some towers. This wood line is very towerable. This gold is very towerable. This hill, I mean, it would be a heroic tower to sneak in there, but if he could get on that hill, God, sweet baby Jesus, that would be beautiful. Feudal Age coming for everybody. You can see that Nicov has already gotten there. He is being attacked on his side, and he will go men-at-arms right away. So he just needs to hold his own side for just a little while until he can get a couple of men-at-arms out. He will be towering on the front on that wood line. So the tower creep could continue for Nicov if he wants 4 villagers on stone. Could be a very aggressive tower push. Oh, we got a game on our hands, people. This is going to be fun. Nicov going with aggression. We did talk about how his map is not so good based on gold location. He's going full aggression. On the other side, Juan will go to Feudal Age, and he will be on gold as well. So we may see full-on aggression from him. Drushes did not really hit their mark. Right now, we are just sort of waiting to see this one shape up. Yeah, Nikov's is going to go for that super ballsy tower on the hill. I love it. I love the ballsiness of that. One tower in between could have been a strategy that he went for, but he decided that he's going to use those men-at-arms to support his tower aggression. 3 men-at-arms is not quite enough. Yeah, he has to delete it. He can take this fight now. Yeah, he can take this fight. He's going to push his opponent away just enough and start building that tower. So Nicov, who has been a phenom in the last couple of months, has been playing crazy amounts of games here, is going to be pushing. He's going to be pushing. If I knew these were the teams, I would have bet everything on B, says Europe. Yeah, you never know. It looks like Slam will be going up with the stable here relatively soon. He can grab bloodlines and probably jump in. What's up, Mr. Dupe? Welcome. Walled in is Juan. His gold is kind of out on the front like a sore thumb, but at least he's okay. Yeah, look at the extensive palisading that Juan's done. Not bad. Can't blame him. Purple player here went with a drush. Will be at feudal very shortly. What's up? What's up, Ninja Guy? Spanish team bonus. Yeah, Ninja Guy. Wow. Good to see you. Good to see you guys here. So we're watching one live. Looks like the brief pause is over. Nikov's tower will go up on top of that hill, and LeToucan is in trouble here. He might need to go kind of all in to deny this tower, because that's just going to be a horribly annoying tower. He has to either win the fight on these men-at-arms, which he may or may not do, or he has to take that tower down. For now, he's going to push the men-at-arms back. You can see that Gary has his scout in as well to help out his buddy Nicov, but it's not going to be enough. Nikov's going to have to walk back and build a tower within range of the initial tower. So that super ballsy tower that he tried to put up twice is not going to get the job done, but he will get one up eventually. Well, or will he? Looks like right now the great player is going to rush that down as well. Where is the trush? Says Slam. Send my scout. Yeah, so Slam will be sending his scout over to try to slow this trush down. But you know what? LeToucan has done decent. He has done fairly well. No respect for tower rushers, to be honest. Oh, Ninja Guy. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. Oh, it's so annoying, isn't it, though? So annoying. Yep, so LeToucan here is doing a fantastic job to defend this. He's going to build a tower of his own on the hill, which is a brilliant idea. It's a must-do at this point, I think. He has to build that tower. So he's going to be able to hold Nicov off for now. He's doing a fantastic job there now with men-at-arms. He will push Nicov back and slow him down. He'll get his own tower up on the hill, and he's going to be totally safe. So Nicov went a little bit, I shouldn't say all in. It's so early in the game to say anything like all in, but Nicov went really aggressive, and he's not going to get the bang for his buck. He took a wood line from his opponent, but you can see that LeToucan here has gone over to another wood line. He's totally happy over there. It's like when you dump a significant other and they're like super happy the next day. That's how LeToucan is. Yeah, he broke my heart for a second, but I'm all good. Anyway, tower coming up there for Nicov. Has a couple of low HP fills, especially this one who's on 2 health. Yes. The men-at-arms will work their way over. LeToucan can take this fight. He really can. Nikov's going to quick wall. That's going to keep him going there with that tower. Yes. So he will take a couple farms away from his opponent. But in general, I do like the defense from LeToucan. Keeping one of the best players in the game right now, Nicov, busy. Nikov's been playing like a madman. Slam with WillyCrook are working together to do a little bit of a team drush, double scout drush. Doing some good annoyance on the green player, Pablo. Going to slow that pocket down as much as they can. So, for the moment, we boom our way through. Nicov continues to try to get some damage. Another tower coming up for him. The fight, though, on that side, you know what? He's actually got the advantage now. Nikov's got the advantage. The gray player here starting to get cleaned up. When you dump a significant other and they're super happy the next day. Yeah, that's how it feels sometimes. That's how it feels when your opponent loses a wood line and they just happily migrate over to another one. LeToucan is not scared at all. Gonna be up with archers here soon. Should be good against the men-at-arms. The tower creep sort of continues. You know, Nikov's got 1 villager building towers. He is still aggressively taking stone. I don't know if he's going to go with a castle, and I don't know. I'm not going to speculate what he's going to do. Anyway, Mordor Depths is in here with a couple of knights relatively early. He'll be in the castle age, as will Slam, as will pretty much everyone else except for Nicov. Nicov and LeToucan, for the moment, have they've put a lot of resources into fighting each other. So the orange player here will come over. He will clean up a little bit of this action, and he's going to use his knights here to... Well, he's not going to be able to defend that. There's too many spears and men-at-arms. A couple knights as well from Gary, so a nice little team push now from Gary and Nicov. Who knew that those guys could work together? On the other side, Slam is doing a decent job to harass his nearest opponent, which is the yellow player Juan. Juan here is he's left a little hole in his phalanx. There's a little panel hole in that wall, and go raid, says WillyCrook. So yeah, Slam has some knights on the field he'll be raiding. He had talked about doing conks, but right now it's going to be 3 TCs for Slam, maybe a castle later, but right now I don't see him taking stone. I don't see Slam taking stone, but I do see Nicov continuing to push his way through. Worth it, says Ninja Guy. Fight on the front is going pretty damn well, I would say, for Nicov. He's doing a nice bit of damage, but his opponent is still happily taking gold. He is, for the moment, happily taking wood. You can see that Nikov's going to push half of his wood economy away to a new location, which is a good thing. Always good to harass the other flank, and Nicov is certainly winning by being offensive. You can see that back on his side, he's only taking gold with 2 vills, but he has what you could consider safe gold. When he gets to castle, he can drop a TC maybe somewhere here. I don't know where he's going to drop it, but he can drop a TC and defend that area. So offense is sometimes the best defense. Juan working his way in with a pretty massive amount of crossbows, plus 2 damage on those. And for now, Slam's knights, which are kind of a paper tiger here, are not going to get the job done. Quite a few archers from WillyCrook does have the advantage with a meat shield of knights to be able to take on these archers from Juan. What is going on, though, with the green player? The green player here, as Persian, seems to be on a full boom mode. Okay, he's got a couple of cavalry out on the field. You can see his total military is 4, which is just a very small number. He got hit a little bit from... fuck, they double hard. Yeah, they are doubling down hard on LeToucan. LeToucan here is, his teammates have to get something done. He's holding this, I think he's holding this beautifully. He's made Nicov make several towers. He's doing a good job to hold, but now it's starting to get chaotic. His teammates need to do something very useful. Either, it just looks like they're booming up. Scale barding armor coming from Mordor. I do not see the numbers on his side. What do we got? We got 19 military, but where? Where, Mordor? Where? The darkest depths of Mordor. The orange player needs to help his teammate out. He's only got 4 knights that are in play, and this is starting to look like it's going from bad to worse. LeToucan here has been left on the island. But how they don't know too? Yeah, sure, I agree. Don't know what that means, but Slam's doing a good job with WillyCrook on one side. The other side is in absolute peril. This game could end pretty damn soon, and you can see that these guys know it. You can see that yellow and green here know. They just have to hold this side. To hold this side, keep Slam's army and WillyCrook's army busy, because on the other side, Nicov and Gary, go figure. Nicov and Gary working together. Celt infantrymen, forced to be reckoned with. Yes indeed, that is the case. More knights coming from Gary, scale barding armor coming from Gary, and this is starting to look GG to me. Somebody needs to do something. What is going on here? What's going on, Mordor? Mordor here is booming like a mofo. Let's watch from Mordor's point of view for a second. Gotta heal. Yeah, Mordor here is just having some trouble. He's having trouble. Can't seem to get the job done. Losing knights on the front for free. Just running them straight through the entire area there. And this one is GG. This one's over. This one's over, guys.
Yes.
Slam and his teammate Wiley are going to try to hit the pocket player here, Pablo. Again, Pablo has been relatively raidable for the entire game. He's been relatively open. Slam and Pablo have been there before, and they're going to continue to hold the man down, but it's just not going to get the job done. Just not going to get the job done. What happened to Juan's crossbows right now? I don't see him at all. Oh, here they come. En masse. +2, +1 crossbows for Juan. Going to be coming across the map. Man, Slam and WillyCrook here have a nice little army, but it's not enough. The defensive army from the green player Pablo, along with the yellow player's crossbows, is too much. Market coming down on the front for Nicov, going with a forward market like it. Got to get ballsy with the market. He's going to start taking his opponent's gold. Maybe he's going to block in that side a little bit. You know, another little bit more structure here. He would really slow his opponent's ability to counterattack him in any way. Market coming up on the back for LeToucan, but he is cooked. You can see Nikov's score is low, but he has all of these towers. He's taken over so much of the map. He will be castle age soon, and LeToucan is going to be in trouble. The game is over. Game, yes. Yep, this is a very, very nice push from Nicov in the end. It looked shaky at first. It looked like he might not get the job done, but in the end, it seems like it's going to get the job done. People Xing the pockets. Maybe could go hit Gary now. there's just not that much time. You can see that Slam is over there already with some knights, but I just don't know. He and his teammate here, Wiley, need to get a lot done for this game to be anywhere close. Slam's knights are now cut off from those crossbows. And look at how much damage they're going to take for free from the crossbows of Nicov.
Yes.
Nicov with a very nice positioning. Unfortunately, the green player here, Pablo, kind of ran past those knights. He could have gotten even more damage for free. The two teammates here are split in half. And, yeah, Slam is saying there's a big army coming, but that information is just not helpful. His teammate is going to get crushed in there. Here comes Juan just in time. He's going to grab so much damage on this smaller army. And this is absolutely the end of the end. This is it. This is it. This is it. Great player here, completely gutted on 26 villagers. Nicov, his nearest flank opponent, who's been 20 villagers ahead. Slam getting nothing done on the other pocket here, and his teammate is getting pretty much cleaned up. Still has some crossbows. They can still fight this if they want, but this is looking really bad. Great player running villagers to the back corner to try to keep this one going. Orange is still booming up here, but Mordor just has not made an impact on the game just yet. He has a pretty big eco going. If we look at total eco here, Mordor has 95 vils, Slam has 93, so they are significantly ahead of their opponents eco-wise, but I don't know, I don't see it. It's hard to 3v4 even if you have the best eco in the world. But we'll see. Slam's going to run in now with his teammate Wiley. They are on the front with Mangonel. They're going to do some damage. Wiley's taking a little bit too much arrow fire from that TC, but it's going to be okay. He'll move a Mangonel into position, and from that hill, he can start pushing on this TC. Going to grab the free bill first. Why not? Excuse me, why not? Slam's got some vills in the corner. We may see market soon. WillyCrook is Imperial. Slam is Imperial. They can start moving their side a little bit. They can start moving the needle just a little. But Mordor needs to help get something done. He's going to head straight to the pocket by the looks of it. Looks like he's headed to the red player. Nicov has quite a few crossbows there, but he's trying to send them back home to try to save his own skin. So he's going to leave just in time.
I'll beat you back to Age of Empires.
We will see. 10 knights there. So knights here on the front for Mordor. He's going to be +2/+2, no bloodlines. +1/+2 with bloodlines for Gary. So the fight on that side is going to eventually, man, it's just that the orange player here needs to get so much done. He needs to stream knights out constantly and continue to fight. 1, 2, 3, 4 stable knights, 5 stable knights. He's massively booming up, but he has to get something done. Just having a couple knights is not enough. You have to get the damage in. You can see that Nicov has thoroughly and fully gutted his opponent. He's even TC'd his own area. He will eventually come over and take his opponent's gold and his secondary gold. So he's going to be just fine. Right now, though, look at this. LeToucan, ballsy, clandestine woodline, clandestine farmland. This can all be gutted by just a few knights. We will see. We'll see if that works. But for right now, it is Juan and Pablo trying to defend the front. They seem to have the numbers to go downhill. Oh, this Mangonel needs to focus. Focus, bro. Yeah, for now, yeah, this is in trouble.
Yes.
He's Imperial, go back. Slam will hit Imperial, Pablo will hit Imperial. Looks like Slam will be grabbing Cavalier plate barding, as will Pablo. So the fight's going to ratchet up a notch. Can this Mangonel get a shot in? Just a single good shot? No, not really. Not really. Things going from bad to worse here. It's just impossible with this many pro players. I shouldn't say impossible, but it's pretty damn hard to reboom on 28 vils if you're LeToucan. LeToucan's a strong player. I've seen very impressive games from the Toucan, but he really did get chewed up and spit out by Nicov and company. Castle going up there on the front for Nicov. He's going to take over all of these farms. He's going to take over this gold. He's going to take everything over. Nicov and his teammate Pablo are pushing on the front. There's one camel in there. He's been alive forever. That one camel, he's gotten so many miles on that. That one fighter has gotten so many miles on his little camel. Slam is saying, let's take this fight now, and it's going to be arms on the front there for WillyCrook. Slam's going to have Cavaliers, and they're going to push the green player back for now. But look at all the freaking crossbows here from the yellow player. One is not up to Imperial yet, but he's going to have a nasty, nasty group once he gets there. For now, it looks like they are in full retreat. I'm not sure. Slam might be overextending himself here because if Green turns around and fights and his teammate turns around and fight, this could be actually kind of an annoying battle for Slam. You see Green here is going to take this fight. Oh boy, Slam's going to get some good damage in, but his teammate's arms are just a little bit too far away. Trying to claw their way back into this game. Yes. We will see how they end up doing it. We'll see if they claw back in here. Mr. Mojo wants some company for the next meeting. We'll do that. See how it goes. Gotta see how we're feeling. If this game falls apart, then obviously we don't need it. Yeah, there's another 4v4. Might as well do it. Fight there on the front continues. You can see Siege Workshop moving forward here for the purple player. They have to push, they have to make some damage, they have to make hay while the sun is shining. Nicov has taken over the entire economy here, which just makes me so depressed. I love LeToucan. I love him. Love him. Market's coming up on one side. Slam is anticipating being able to do some trading here with the purple player, I suppose. The double Siege Workshop is going to be nice. They do have to decisively win the front, which they sort of have. Yeah, they have. They've won that side. But, you know, Juan here just has 104 vills. He has a pretty decent army. He'll be Imperial Age soon. His teammate in green, Pablo, will be Imperial, or is Imperial already. Defensive castle coming down. It's going to be hard for Slam and his teammate Wiley to get this done. WillyCrook has played a nice little game. Working well with Slam. They seem to be talking and playing a team game together. Slam's going to die in the castle for now, though, and he's actually going to be able to grab down the TC if he wants. Rams coming in from the purple player are going to continue to push on Juan, and you know, maybe I called this a little early. Maybe there's still life. Slam's team is winning, believe it or not. Mordor on 130 bills. Slam is very close, and they are at least one now pushing this flank. But man, oh man, I just don't know. Paladin in for Slam. He's going to grab down some crossbows of Juan just before he gets Superior Age, which is great for Slam. That side continues to be slowly won by WillyCrook and Slam. Wiley needs to get his arms out of here. Too many. Slam can head straight into that TC if he wants, but there is... Juan just resigned out. Oh my god. Wow. What? 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 Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, Slam's team here is in the lead. They have three players who are playing okay. Wiley was making a push on the front Mordor was making a push on the front that I didn't even really see. Oh my god. That game just flipped on its head in a moment. Killer B totally wrong. Well, there you have it. If you bet for Slam's team, you're going to win. Slam's team won this one. Holy sweet baby Jesus. That was pretty interesting. What? Yeah, Europe. I'm with you. I'm with Europe. What? What was that? What was that? What a crazy game. I thought that was over when everyone was in the Castle Age. I really did call it GG, and somehow, some way. Man, somehow, some way. Wow. Well, there you go, guys. Well, that's what you get. That's what you get for putting your faith in Killer B. I just lie to people. Slam's team will win that game. Looks like Luchador